Hey everyone, welcome to another FFT Arena live stream today. It is August 17th, 2019. As some of you should already be aware, my schedule to when to do these live streams now is going to be a little more limited than before because I just started a new contract job that's it's going to take up at least most of my week. I will also try to bang some out at least once or at least once every other week as much as I can. Thank you all for your understanding in the meantime. So for right now, we got on top, just taking a look, No Moments new, one of No Moments' newest teams. I think it's just his newest team at the moment. Lot 49, that's on top. And on bottom, we got Spring Skipper's team, known as Greased Up Archers. All right, so let's take a look and see what we got going here. We got Monroe the Scholar, Wild the Ninja, Kioxte the Geomancer. Forgive me if I mispronounce it. And Hanius the Oracle. Alright, so we got a dual wield Scholar, Gold Staff and Battle Staff. Alright. Just for, I guess just remove buffs and just hit hard in general, so that's not too shabby. Green Beret for better move, Minerva Plate for a bit of HP and MA, Leather Mantle for evasion. Alright. This Scholar has Regen and Crude Bio. Crude Bio just for the, I believe just for the oil proc, if I remember right. Yeah, perfect. And then we got Cure 3, Raise 2, Wall of Suna. Alright, pretty basic. Your typical melee Scholar, I guess. With decent move, all things considered. Counter, so hopefully she might be able to dodge a hit. And the class evasion for the Scholar is actually pretty high. So we'll see how well that will work. Although against this opposing team, I don't think it might work out as well. Let's see. Ninja with Abandon and Concentrate, cheery. So high move, decent speed, decent PA. Dragon Spirit for 300 HP. This guy's rocking Shuriken, Zumasuku, Kajisogi, Misogi. I'm not sure if the AI will go for Kajisogi. It might. I mean, I haven't seen it worked in a while. Then we got Heal and Yell. So just minor support from this dude, but otherwise he's just gonna hit you hard for damage. MP Switch Tank Geomancer with Luck Up. So almost all Master Geomancy except for Hell Ivy, from what I can tell. Then we got Chi Blast, which is I think is the innocent procking one. Oh wait, hold on. Holy. Okay, it doesn't proc anything. Alright. Alright, I just want to make sure I didn't miss anything. Single Magic Chakra Revive, alright. Luck Up is only good for, or I guess it's also good for the Thunderblade proc. For the Bolt proc. GMS has again range, of course. And then Oracle, Summon Magic, Dwarven Fan. That's interesting. Strengthens Irv and cast. It has a chance to cast Local Quake. Of course, that could be a very deadly Petrify hit. We got Dispel Magic and Sleep. Sleep might be pretty useful. And then Moogle Titan, Fairy Carbuncle. Alright. So she uses Earth-based magic. Alright. Not bad. Alright. So, in the meantime, excuse me, Spring's team consists of Dota Archer, the Archer, Storm Archer, the Archer, Zen Archer, the Archer, and the Poor Healer, the Priest. So, as you can no doubt tell, this team is 12 speed across the board. So, they're very fast, and they're going to hit pretty hard. They're all, okay, except for the Priest, they're all 70-70. So, everyone on the team is 70 Faith. I'm assuming maximum chances. Oh, best compat, too, that's the other thing. So, I'm assuming maximum chances for, like, raise 2s to hit with high Faith. That's what he's going for. This archer is gonna okay, so this archer just is a whoops. It's just mainly an item bot, but with concentrate move +1. All right, that seems fine. Another concentrate archer, this time the lightning bow and the flash hat. That's always a very popular combination. No stuff for this guy. Throw sand. I don't see this guy using throw sand often. I have not. Maybe I've seen throw sand maybe used once, but that was on like a completely different set. I just don't see this guy using it once. But the rest of the skills are fine. Lightning bow is just there for the don't act proc, anyways. This is the attack up variant archer. Punch out chrono triggers be +1. Alright, he has arm aim and hawk's eye, so attack up hawk's eye is a really powerful combination. Rapine fist, signature chakra revive. And then we have a undead priest, very low HP and very low HP, good MP but very low HP. Let's see what she's rocking. So just race 2 as soon as petrify, and then time magic. What we got? Just haste 2. Okay, so just haste 2 support, and then her only chance of winning is if she can land a petrify. She's very fast though, so with 12 speed, she should be able to get it off. Move MP up, so that way she can't be running MP, so she's not entirely screwed. And then we got Faith up, which I guess is fine because she'll go down to like an instant raise 2 anyways. So Faith up just helps her petrify odds to be even better. That's just how I see it anyways. Okay. For our first round map, we are going to be going to map 107, Nogias. Pretty small map. I suspect Skip should have the advantage just because Spring Skipper should have the advantage. Mostly due to the just a high speed, and then that ninja just went down already from what I just saw. Yeah, things don't look good already for hey, Titan's gonna go off. Good damage, actually. Arm aim. That kind of sucks. This guy was looking for crude bile, it looks like, as well. Shuriken, alright. Yeah, that don't act is going to be a advantageous thing for Spring. Because, that Skull really can't do anything, just to run off. Geomancer is going to be stuck to Revival. Oracle might be able to do something, maybe. Find out. Okay, the Priest does go down. That's due to her low HP, but that's not going to matter. The initial don't act is going to really slow down no moment here. Kamatachi. If that trigger don't act, I would have bought, oh, wait a second. Perhaps, maybe, no, I was about to say, perhaps maybe she can get that short charge Titan off, but, not quite. Don't act does finally wear off, but I think it's a little bit too late. The high speed is just way too much. Had he gotten like a don't act in there, I think that, it could have been way different. That could have been way different with Kamatachi. Alright, so round 2 is going to be taking place at... We'll go to Navaska Temple, map 70. Oh my god, the archers are up on top. Yeah, that's going to be more of an unfair advantage for him. They can just start up top, and then they can just start raining down arrows. MP switch, 8 one hit. Though that Geomancer could not survive that Hawk's Eye at all. And I think that Ninja's gonna be dead next turn. Alright, Sakura goes off. Doesn't matter. Hawk's Eye. Reisu does hit, but no Dragon Spear for this ninja at all. Dragon Spear would have helped out at least a little bit, but yeah. Oh my god, 454 damage crit. Yeah, this is a severe mismatch. No moment. I'll definitely put your team against a different team because this isn't to not the extent what your team is capable of, from what I can tell. It's just a fair. It seems like it's just an unfair matchup for you. So I'm gonna give you another shot. Yeah, that is, well, that's it for this match, but don't worry, no moment. I'll pit you against another team that you have a better chance against. It's just that's just the example of how scary 12-speed archer teams can be. But GG nonetheless. Maybe I'll probably put it against one of Hirobo's team. Perhaps with that start, yeah. Okay, so next up on the list we got Hirobo's team on top, which is known as Saturday's team, and on bottom we got Andante's team, which is known as Geomancers. So for Hirobo we got Jupiter the Lancer, Saturn the Monk, Sally the Priest, and Tilly the Time Mage. Just go over them very quick. We got a Overwhelm Javelin Lancer. Javelin, that's a 4 range weapon. Yeah, it is. Okay. 33% that don't move. Ooh, and a Shadow Plate too. Not bad. So Overwhelm Javelin. You like to see the Archer team on a less biased map? Yeah, I'm just keeping it short just for this time because I got plans a little later on. But I do want to at least give No Moment another chance because that was basically an unfair match. But anyways, we'll get to that later. This lens also seems to be an item block dude. So I'm assuming he has, okay, he has minimum jumps if he has to, and then just usable items like so. Pretty good. Warpath Slasher Monk with max jump. And the Slasher too, very nice. So I'm assuming he's the max jumper guy. Yeah, yeah, similar. Yeah, close enough anyways. Spin Physics, Magic Tackle Revive, okay. Warpath Dragon Spirit Slasher. Yeah, that's pretty much all there is to it with this guy. High HP, Dragon Spirit, Warpath. He's gonna hit decently hard with the with the Slasher for sure. Magic Defender Priest. Chakra Band, White Robe, White Cape, Seductress with the Charm. This priest has Cure 4, Raise, Wall of Suna, Yin Yang Magic. Just don't move and sleep. Okay. And then we got the Time Mage with Awareness. Alright, Bow Staff. So decent evasion all around for this girl. Flash Shad. So she's an attacking Time Mage, it looks like. Haste 2, Slow 2, Stop, Comet, Return, Moogle, Fairy, Carbuncle, and Sylph. Alright. Alright, this is a decent Time Mage here. We'll see what happens against Andante's team, which comprises of PA, Geo, the Geomancer, Control the Scholar, MA Geo, the Geomancer, and Annoy the Mediator. Just another rundown for this team, since we've seen them before. This is the PA Focus Geomancer with Overwhelm. Master Geomancy, of course, and then with Punch Art, Wave Fist, Chakra, and Revive. But that Overwhelm, bring up the best of both Geomancy and Punch Art. The Null Pointer Scholar with -1 speed, so she can go last. She has a Null Pointer for Reset and CT. She has Regen, Slow, 2, Stop, Sinkhole, Return. Magic Tech Up Geomancer with very high stats, but very low HP in the process. There's that, and then for White Magic we got Cure, Raise 2, Protect, and Asuna. And then another Magic Defend Up Mediator with Faith Up. This goes Rock and Blackmail Stall. White Magic, Cure 2, Raise 2, Shell Asuna. Alright, so we got Protect and Shell on Herobo's team. Alright, so we're going to be moving on. We're going to be going to... we've already seen the Roach Race City before. Bristol Rodeo's house, why not? I haven't seen that map in a little while. Alright, so PA Geomancer will run for. Ooh, that would have been a hard hitting swing had it connect. Spin Fist for 115. Meter will rush back a bit. It's gonna go for Shell, excuse me. Sinkhole to cancel whatever the time is gonna be charging up. And Faith Up. So White Magic with Faith Up and Toxio, it seems to be a very potent combo these days. You can do Mediators or Priests with them, and they still excel quite well in those roles. Okay, a Raise 2 coming up, 93% chance. Those are very good odds. Counter Comment, okay. Cure 2. Healing for a very good amount. Raise 2 does connect. But Geomancer is still hit with Don't Move, so he's just sitting duck right now. Geomancer dies again. Yeah, they are not looking quite good for Andante here. Hey, Saudia, how's it going? Hey, Zartooth, what's up? Yeah, this is just gonna be like a bit of a quick stream. Although I am adding another match for No Moment because he got a really unfair matchup. So I just want to see his team actually in action, show what he's actually capable of, aside from the overpowering 12-speed metagame. And actually, while there's a little bit of downtime, I do see the impression that, you know, obviously speed needs more turns, which is really good. But especially if you can make more than one unit with that much speed, with that many speed options, you can most sincerely overwhelm your opponent. Yes, grant you, there's always a counter to them to prevent them from running train on you. It's just that people I don't think ever delve into making an anti-speed team, like, because obviously sometimes speed teams tend to carry sprint shoots to prevent slow, but you can also, in theory, well, that jump was projected to do 270 damage, only ended up doing 142. I'm guessing that's just the axe property, I suppose, that jump's taken on. But, it does feel like to me that, there has, it could just be my imagination, but I think there should be, there is a way to to deal with 12-speed teams, to really shut them down. Like, they might be protected against slow, but they might not be protected against, let's say, sleep or don't move, so they can't run around everywhere. Looks like Andante made quite the comeback here. And we're going to see him win round 1. If your team specifically can't deal with a 12-speed team, yes, it can. It can be a very, can be a very dangerous thing for sure. But again, it's hard to counter a 12-speed team because they might get the damage off before you get a chance to do anything. Which is why I think defensive teams are usually one way to deal with them. Alright, we go to map 30, Color Underground 3rd floor. Yeah, it also depends on the map too, because sometimes the map position can also be very advantageous or disadvantageous depending on your team setup. Like, if you're gonna have a attacker unit, they should have, like, you know, high move, of course, or as high move you gotta give it. Like 4 or 5 seems to be pretty safe. You also want to make sure that your said support unit can catch up. Isn't very viable. You can make it viable without having to do 40-40. You just have to have like a team that is dedicated to setting up a 70 brave defense up, maybe even auto protect, and like damage split, for example, along a region. Yeah, there is a lot of status stacking, but I do feel it helps you at least weather the storm. It's not just you can't just slap it on you. You have to make sure your team is going to be able to take advantage of those buffs, so that they can just withstand any attack. And of course, RNG does play a factor as well if you're run down that way. Now we see Dragon Spirit finally go off. Well, stuff like Wall and Don't Move is generally what you should be using against 12-speed teams, because you can at least survive a little bit longer, especially if you are looking for a way to deal with them. Slow 2 is also very strong as well, has a larger elite radius, as you can tell right here. Sway and the miss. Okay, Hell IV, slow proc. Alright, so to get rid of Don't Move, of course. Alright, Moogle was able to heal just for a little bit. Geomancer gets poked at. Sleep only hits the Geomancer, not the Mediator, although with Faith up, Sleep will be more likely to be hit next time around. Spin Fist misses. That's pretty unfortunate. Not sure why Geomancer was considered. I guess they're trying to limit the amount of tiles Geomancer can take advantage of. But yeah, Geomancers, I guess now, I guess Geomancers now have a much more limited skill set, I suppose. I mean, I wasn't part of the discussion, so I don't really quite get it myself. Dragon Spirit. Monk goes down, but he does have re-raise, so he gets right back up. And he's probably going to go to... Oh, he's going to go for the jump instead. 309. Dropping that Geomancer, so he can just one-shot him, I guess. The Geomancer is generally a good hybrid unit because you can build draw units out of them. You can make summon magic users out of them. Yeah, exactly. You can just take advantage of their Geomancer skill set and give them a variety of secondaries. They were very good. They were in some ways an extensive version of my one-time innovative set of the Draw Bard, because Bards had for those of you who might not remember Bard from way back when, Bard had a ridiculously high MA, and I chose to use the Bard for offensive presence rather than support presence. And of course, plenty of people have taken that concept and then rearranged it themselves since then. Like, Draw Geomancers are still a good unit here. You know, instant AoE, can hit a lot of enemies. Magitech also complements with Geomancy quite well. They're still good. You just have to be able. I think just now more than ever, you would have to build a team that could protect that said Geomancer, so that Geo can get in range, just and go to work. Sleep hits. You know, with the Scholar being berserked, is actually just kind of helping Dante a little bit, at least keeping that Lancer from getting the turn. Provide that the null point of proc goes off. Of course, axes don't really care about protecting shell. Lancer can probably get a turn and buff himself. Stop lands. Sleep lands. Alright, so it looks like I think it would be going to a round 3, actually. Berserk wears off. Of course, books are good weapons in case you want to protect your ally from getting hit. Okay, nice. Alright, looks like we'll be going to a round 3 here. And that round 3 is going to be taking place at map 36, the church outside of town. We haven't been to a medium map in a while. Alright, I'm just going to grab some more music while the match starts. You may have to give me a second here. There we go. Alright, everyone looks to be in position for slow, too, it looks like. As well as don't move. Alright, damage split. Well, don't move can be quite powerful if you know how to make the AI use it, especially since attackers tend to not carry don't move immunity. I mean, it even heavily affects archers too, believe it or not, because archers need to run around so they can shoot their arrows without being exposed. Alright, 3 don't moves hit. Wave Fist misses. Plus, it makes them very easy targets for jump. It was just as I mentioned before. Jump tends to have the better odds of going off if you have don't move support. Triple sleep. Magic isn't multiplied. No, because if you're sleeping, well, this has always been basically in any Final Fantasy. If you're sleeping, you take more damage out of physical attacks, which is why a simple strat of sleep and then damage out afterwards can usually lead to a one-hit KO. It was a tactic I was once using for my once then joke team of the Wake Up. You might remember Wake Up Dead. I'll put someone to sleep and then have a damaging you know, with like 2 hands, let's say, do the one-hit KO. Alright, return goes off. Alright, Mediator goes down again. Of course, Berserk really screws over mages or enemies or units that rely on a lot more on MA, well, AoE MA anyways, to deal their damage. Ooh! That Geomancer gives no fucks and just one-shot that monk. The AI would generally add Berserk if they want to shut down a certain aspect of that said unit, or in most cases, the most likely case, I should say, if the AI knows it's going to charge something and their best option is to use the Strength Tonic, they will use the Strength Tonic. Which is why Berserk protection on mages actually are a lot more viable than having silence protection, because yeah, both silence and Berserk wear off, but you don't see people use silence tactics often these days, whereas Berserk seems to be more of a welcome choice than anything else, because you're guaranteed to land it, you know? That's just how I view it. Okay, so, that is that. GG. Okay, so next up, we got Sawtooth's team, which is known as Hidden Girls Ninjutsu, excuse me, version 2.1. And on bottom, we got DW's team, which is known as Reflect Funsies. So let's take a look here. We got Miso the Ninja, Flan the Ninja, Mochi, and Mini-chan. Alright, so they're all ninjas. Okay, so what we got? X-Equip, High HP Ninja with a Defender. That's a good choice, actually. High physical evade on this guy. Very high physical evade. And it ignores evasion, too. So, yeah, that's a pretty good one with Weapon Guard. Let's see what this guy's rocking. Mushin, Suiton, and Hokuton. Alright, and then for God, we got Accumulate. I guess in case he got nothing better to do. Throw Stone, Throw Sand, Heal, Cheer Up, Yell, Wish. So yeah, your typical melee tanky unit with counter, high HP. Then we got the attack up unit. Kiku with 108 gems, attack up 15 PA, pretty good. Dragon Spirit, Abandon. What do we got for this guy? Well, we got Mushin again. Sorry, woke up from a nap a little while ago. Meiton, Futon, and then Punch Art, Wave Fist, Magic Chakra Revive. Okay, so the attacks are boosted thanks to not only attack up, but the 108 gems, which boosts all elements. So Sawtooth is trying to take advantage of many elemental attacks as he can with this guy. So pretty good. MP Switch Ninja here with Lock Up. Murasame for Anti-Berserk. So this is actually one of the only few instances where you do want to have Berserk protection if you want this ninja to only regularly just spam Geomancy or Taunt or what have you. Suiton, Raiton, Hokoton, Kajisogi, Misogi. And I'm assuming max Geomancy. Lock Up is there for added chances. Is there anything on the Taunt? I think that's Suiton, right? That has the added chance for Frog. Yeah. Okay, so 50% chance to add in Frog. That's actually pretty strong. That's actually pretty strong. And then we got the Defense Up Abandoned variant with Dragon Spirit. Chivalry as well. This girl is rocking Kachisogi Misogi. Okay, and then Nurse Learn Enhanced Transfusion Iron Will Re-Raise and Southern Cross. Interesting. Okay, she's not really built to be an attacker, because of the 41 Brave. Though I suppose low chip AoE damage can be a okay thing. But for what I'm seeing, she looks to be built to be more as support than attacking. But I guess we'll find out. Excuse me. DW's team, Mirror the Scholar, Spread the Summoner, Balance the Lancer, and Extra Palate the Oracle. We've seen this team before. This team likes to use anything that uses Reflect for the most part. The Scholar has Mad Science, Regen, Crude Bio, Melt. She's a black magic set. Fire, another fire. Water, another water. Drow Summoner. Kiku and Beeson Boat. And then Moogle, Fairy, Carbuncle, Odin, and Cyclops. Mad Science is insanely strong. Not as strong as it once was, because as it lost... Actually, what does Mad Science add now? I know it got changed. So give myself a fresh reminder. Float, Reflect, and Re-Raise. I know it used to add Float, Regen, and Re-Raise. That was a little stronger. Reflect is only nice if you're trying to have spells bounce off of you, but that's honestly it. And plus, I know Raise 2 goes through Reflect, so Reflect is kind of useless on an undead anyways. So I guess that's one way of calling it a nerf. It's better than this before. I guess. Difference of opinions. That's fine. I just find Regen to be a lot more viable because Regen actually stays with you as well. upon death, even after we raise. At least that's the last time I checked. I think, anyways. Um, it's just not quite as useful as undead because of the add reflect. So I guess that kind of evens out. I feel, anyways. Um, Time Magic Lancer pretty much uses balance. Dragon Spirit Awareness, and then the Oracle. Well, it gives you protection against income and skill. I was just saying that on an undead unit, since raise 2 is the best way to kill them, anyways. Um, that's just me though. Anyways, Oracle has Spell Absorb, Life Drain, Pray Faith, and then White Magic raise 2 Shell Asuna. Perfect. All right. Alright, so for our first round map, we are going to be going to map 12, the Gate of Launel Castle. Good luck to the two of you. Alright, re-raise goes off. Yeah, because even with 40 Faith for Undead, raise 2 can still snipe them. Because the odds are actually not as bad as they seem. Shell goes off on everyone. Let's see. Ooh, there's MP Switch. Alright, slow. Hits only one of the ninjas. Little whack there. That's probably around a 3 to 4 KO based off regen, of course. Lucian Innocent. Ooh, there's a Don't Move proc. There is Innocent on the Scholar, though. Although the Scholar can still cast Nether Magic. Alright, the misses, raise 2. Hits that ninja. Yeah, that was 60%. That's still a decent odds of killing ninja anyways. Okay, Scholar does indeed go down. Reflect now is added to that ninja. .288 is actually pretty good, but right, Stop does not hit anybody. Lancer goes down, but she does have re-raise, and she can cast balance. That balance is gonna hurt. Ooh, Reflect Fire takes down that ninja. Lance gets up from re-raise, goes for a balance. Will it connect? That's the question. There is balance. Transfusion, the ninja's probably gonna die anyway. That's why she went for the transfuse. Alright, let's look. It looks like that DW is going to be taking round 1 actually quite shortly. Alright, Mochi gets right back up. Hokuton, I remember there was a setup thing from a while ago. I think it might have been one of Andrew's teams. Showed off how powerful Hokuton can be. It was doing like 220 plus damage, I think it was. And Balance seals the deal for round 1. So you can see what happens in round 2, though. Alright, so we're going to be going to, for next map anyways, map 85, Mandalia Plains. Alright, I'm just going to pick up another song very quick, just to kind of, just so we can keep this playlist alive, of course. There we go. Alright, I think we got enough songs for the time being, then when it comes down to the second to last song, I'll add some more. Yeah, I can agree with you there that ninjas losing 2 swords really handicapped them. I don't remember what the argument was why ninjas needed to lose 2 swords. Was it possibly White Knight or DW that made the point that they should lose 2 swords? I'm pretty certain it's one of those two. I mean, I don't want to like start a fight or anything, but I recall. Ooh, Reflect Wave Fist. That's actually pretty nice. I recall a discussion started by one of those two. I could be wrong. That someone made a suggestion that ninjas should lose 2 swords because it makes them too viable with the status proccing weapons. That's what I do recall the thing was. An incident on his own ninja. Oh, so Cyclops can do less damage. Okay, that makes sense. Plus MP switch 8 to hit anyways. Quake. Ooh, Petrify proc. I don't think DW has any... no, she does. He has the White Magic Oracle, so she does have stats recovery. But yeah, if Sawtooth can land more of those Petrify procs, then perhaps he might be able to sneak in a win here. Suiton gets blocked. Stop. Ooh, stops Ninja in her tracks. Ooh, double kill off that Cyclops. I know all the innates weren't removed. I know Samurai still got to keep their innate 2 hands. Because I'm very certain. And there's Bees and Boat. The Cyclops did more damage because of the higher MA and the elemental boosting. And that is pretty much it. If you want Sawtooth, I can give one of your teams another chance as well. I'm already doing one for No Moment, so I can probably just do that for you as well. Figure that would make the most sense at this point. If you want to use the same team, that could be perfectly fine. Just let me know. Or if I'm going to use like a different team for you, I can do that for you as well. Because I'm already doing a similar thing for No Moment, because his team didn't really get the chance to show. You want to see switch it up? Okay, no problem. After this match, then for sure. Okay, coming up, we got Soundcaster's team on top, which is known as Strippers, versus Anima Zero's team, which is known as Midnight Platoon. So let's take a look. We got for Soundcaster, Charmer the Thief, Breaker the Archer, Attacker the Archer, and Healer the Priest. I have not seen this team in a little while. This is the high evasive slippery thief with javelin, so that's to inflict don't move. This guy has quickening, steel heart, steel weapon, speed ruin, and then X potion and phoenix down. The defense up, healing gun archer with critical quick defend. That's actually rather interesting. Head break, armor breaks, shield break. Basically, Mr. Utility player. Heal, cheer up, yell, wish. This is the attack up Warpath PA save, Archer of Church. Or Churchy, I think is how you pronounce it. Hawk's Eye execute, and then from Punch Arts, Spin Fist, Repeating Fist, Signature Chakra Revive. Alright, and we got a 10 Speed Priest, Short Charge Steel, Flash Hat. I'm assuming it's just for the anti-elemental thing. Cure 4, Raise 2 is going to Petrify, and then what we got? Steel from this girl. Quickening, Steel Heart, Steel Accessory. Alright, pretty standard status spamming Priest. Then for Anima Zero, we got Camille the Archer, Scorn the Ninja, Viola the Oracle, and Ash the Time Mage. We got a Concentrate Lightning Bow Archer, pretty fast. Got decent move as well. Leg aim is all he has, and then just usable items, like so. Two Sword Ninja with Salty Rage, Dragon Spirit Teleport, 6 move. So he's going to be able to get in there really fast. Teleport's a really great option for him. Demon Horn, Immune Dead, Death Sentence, Don't Act, and Innocent. Okay. So you want this guy to always be attacking no matter what. In case he does lose his Salty Rage for whatever reason, we got Tomei and Misogi. And then for Chivalry, Nurse Ironwell. Alright. Oracle with Lamia's Tiara. Immune Charm, Don't Move, Silence, and Poison. That's pretty good. Auto Shell as well. Pilgrimage and People Store. This goes Rockin', Spell Absorb, Life Drain, Don't Move, Dispel, Magic Sleep. Okay, I'm guessing it's mostly the same because Anima Zero did do a quick update for this team. And then Time Mage, Haste Slow, Stop Sinkhole. Cure 2, Raise 2 Wall, Suna. Perfect. Alright, so just roll an RNG for 2 seconds. We're going to be heading off to where have been to Nogias. Let's go to the bedroom of the Baloo bedroom. Time to go to bed. Early. Oh wait, there's no bed. Fuck. Alright, let's resume playing the track here. Ooh, Hawk's Eye one-shot. That Archer gave it to Ninja. That Archer gave it to that Berserker Ninja. He told him to calm down. Calm down, my guy. Petrifying that Oracle. That's actually a huge advantage for Soundcaster. And missing that Raise 2 is also a huge advantage for Soundcaster. And that Charm is a bigger advantage for Soundcaster. And leg game, too. Everything is just going his way this first round. Oh, this is gonna be over really quick. Holy shit. %, Petrify, is that gonna land? Okay, it does not land. That would have been funny as hell if it did land. Like, very fitting. Okay, Raise 2 connects this time, but I think it's way too late for that to matter at this point. now we're just waiting for round 1 to pretty much end. The ninja has no evasion to speak of, so the archer could just pick him off, no problem. Like so. Alright, that's the end of round 1. Super quick. Ultimate OP. Longbows in general are like some of the best weapons you can pick in the game because of the variety they bring. Alright, so Dalbadar Swamp is which we'll go to next for a large map. It's more than just the longbow that was strong early on in vanilla. It's the fact the archer gets to start off in the very high rooftop back at Dora Trade City. And then Ninja got one of his weapons stone. That's huge. That is really huge because Animazero can't put his two-sword ideas to effect anymore. I think he just might be... Yeah, he's resorted to just using his one dagger. That steel weapon is a huge, huge bane for him. Sleep lands. He's on punch with the other hand. That is correct. Because despite having two swords, if you don't have both weapons in each hand, you can only go for a weapon-based attack. That's how the AI reads it. So if you're going for two swords, but you're bare-fisted, then you punch like boom, boom, like that. Because if you already have one weapon equipped in either hand, the AI considers just that one weapon alone. If that makes sense. And I believe it's always been that way since vanilla. I believe so. I think it's just a vanilla thing. It might seem ridiculous, but basically the simplest way I can explain it is that you can't strike twice if you only have you can't strike twice if you got one weapon in your hand, you know? That would be like that would be similarly like the offering route, like in Final Fantasy VI, where you can strike multiple times with one weapon. So basically, in other words, if you're using two swords, you need to have a weapon in each hand. And if you already had a weapon in one hand, that only counted as just one attack. You can still get away with two swords bare fist, though. Like two sword monks, for example. That's a pretty popular set in the vanilla tactics, especially endgame, where they're just ridiculously strong. Right, exactly, White Knight. Thank you. Alright, there's the Clim Hazard proc, but the ninja's at... Oh, the thief, rather. The thief, rather, though, is at pretty high health, so that damage output was not going to be as effective. Armament hits the time age. PA save. This is just gonna make that archer even more dangerous. Alright, Thief goes down, but he gets right back up. Lich misses. Had it hit, it would have gotten Animazili's a little bit of breathing room. But I still suspect the Soundcaster already has this because of the steel weapon. Like, that was a huge play. Hawkeye, Oracle gets her MP back, but I don't think those Soundcasters are going to be able to let up at all. Anima Zero is literally on the run. There goes the Salty Rage. Now the ninja's gonna see a weapon again. Yeah, steel weapon's actually another tactic to deal with 12 speed units now that I think about it, especially those 12 speed archers. Once you steal the weapon, their damage output is not going to be as effective as it once was. Petrify lands on the Oracle, Time Mage gets killed, Charm wears off, but Petrify lands, that Ninja's all is left. But this is honestly GG here. Okay, now the ninja has lost both weapons, he can actually dual wield again with his punches. They're just keeping the ninja trapped, so chances are you might not, yeah, 317, yeah, that's it. Oh no, gets up from re-raise. He's just delaying the inevitable at this point. 66% petrified, that's a 2 1/3 chance. That's a 2 1/3 chance of hit, it does hit, okay. Alright, excellent. So that is it, GG. Alright, so let me just set something up very quick, and then we will call it a session. Just give me a moment. Okay. Alright, we're gonna throw up a bonus match here. No Moments team you saw earlier. I didn't really get a chance to do didn't get a chance to do much of anything because of the overwhelming disadvantage she was in. We're gonna give him another shot. This team is known as Lot 49, and then Sawtooth, at his request, is showing off his other team called Switch It Up. Quick recap: Monroe the Scholar, Duo and Scholar with some white magic support, Wild the Ninja, pretty evasive on the physical side. Concentrate Cheery, so he's got decent move. Lock up Geomancer with MP Switch. And a Faith Up Oracle with Titan. Combine that with the Dwarven Rod, makes some pretty decent damage. Sawtooth, meanwhile, has Ben the Lancer, Bowguy the Archer, Tenku the Geomancer, and Baby the Wizard. Just a brief rundown here. This is Attack Up Dragon Whisker Lancer with Punch Art. 18 PA, so it's really high. Max Jump, of course, and then Sigma Chakra Revive. So your typical attacking unit with MP Switch. Yeah, this seems fine. I would probably have given him like a robe to further support the MP Switch idea. I mean, high PA is really good in this guy, don't get me wrong, but I would have given him a robe, maybe like Robe of Lords, just to support further the MP Switch idea. Lock up Archer the Lightning Bow, that basically means 50% chance of land and don't act. 16 PA as well, so he's going to be pretty fast. And he's going to be pretty hard hitting as well. This guy's rocking Seal Evil Execute. And then Nijutsu Tome Sweet Tom Misogi. Nice. Another lock up Geomancer with the U-Bag. First time we're seeing that. MP Switch Tank Girl as well. So look up Geomancy, and then Land Hands Nurse Speech Iron Will Re-Raise. Range +1, so Geomancy can reach from further away. And then we got a 17 MA Wizard with Short Charge, Leather Mantle, and Counter Magic. That's a decent combination, having Magic Evade and then using Counter Magic. Just be careful that with Counter Magic, you might inadvertently help an Elemental Absorb team. But other than that, that seems fine. Just Frog, so she's a Frog spammer. Then raise to Asuna. Okay. Alright, so where are we going? We are going to... We're going to go to the arena, map 116. Alright, this should give both squads more of a chance to show off what they can do here. And we saw a little bit what the Oracle can do, but I'm really more curious about what the team can do as a whole. You know, when it's a little bit more evenly matched, of course. Don't move on the Archer already. Quick Chakra so everyone can get healed up. We're just going to go look for an Asuna to get rid of the Don't Move. Okay, here's Titan coming up, or Land's Anger, I think. Yeah, Land's Anger is what it's called. Counter Magic. Only hits the Geomancer, though. A swing to miss that time. Ooh, another miss. Ooh. Crude Bio. Oil proc on the Geo. Crit shot. Even MP Switch couldn't save him. But that ninja makes the Lancer pay for it, so a little tip for tap there. Raise 2. Misses. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Counter Magic again. Oracle blocks. Don't act on the ninja. That's going to be pretty nice for Sawtooth here. It'll keep No Moments Ninja off of him for right now. Sleep. Misses. Counter Magic Sleep, though. A little bit of retaliation there. That's an example of having Magic Evade and Counter Magic can be pretty good. That Wizard is dodging stuff, and Counter Magic basically just got the ninja killed. So, yeah, things are looking pretty good for Sawtooth at the moment. Ooh, A miss with a bagway and a double counter. Raise 2 gets the ninja. The Oracle's still asleep, though. Okay, will the... Oh! Not the best idea. Paw should have gone for a frog. Because Wizard goes down. Lance is forced to revive. That Oracle is still asleep, so it is buying Sawtooth at least a little bit of time to close this one out, if possible. Ghost out to get rid of Re-Raise, and then Battle Step just for the kill. The Wizard, though, I feel like she's a little bit too... if you try to get her to spam Frog, yeah, she's not getting that chance because she keeps getting killed, number one. Number two, you would want to probably combine more spells for the Wizard to be a little bit more effective. And maybe even give her a dark... Maybe give her Dark Holy, maybe, for example. She would do just fine. Because she could just use that. Because 17 MMA is still really high. Alright, so round 2 is now going to be taking place at... map 106 Delta. Oh, I know, but you would probably have to, I mean, actually, is someone immune to Frog? Actually, let's just double check, actually. Let's just double check just to make sure. No one... Focus Band, that's the... Okay. She does not seem to be immune to Frog. What about her? Not immune to Frog. Not immune to Frog. Not immune to Frog. Okay. No, I was just double checking, that's all. It's just that I know you're trying to get the Wizard to use Frog. I understand where you're coming from, but with all that MA, you would probably want to use it on a high damaging spell, rather than something that the AI may or may not go for. Because at least with Dark Holy, the AI will generally just go for it. We'll see if the Wizard can use it here. This is a larger map, so... Ooh, double Petrify proc off the bat. Of course, as soon as he's going to be able to address it. But still, though, that's pretty lucky to get that double Petrify early on. Sleep only hits the Archer. Quicksand, Undead on that Ninja. And B-Switch did eat a little bit of the hit. Petrify and the Geomancer, a little bit of payback right there. There's a raise 2 on the Undead Ninja, so Quicksand along with raise 2 actually did help out. Of course, now the Wizard's gonna have to perform raise duty here. See, raise 2 does connect. The Archer is back up. oil on that wizard, so next elemental spell she's gonna get hit with is gonna hit her hard. Like quicksand, for example. And that's not gonna help much, unfortunately. HP restore. Yeah, I think that Archer is about as good as finished. Then she gets right back up in the nick of time. No HP restore again. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, sorry about your luck, Sawtooth, in that one. Sometimes, you know, you want the AI to do something you want them to do, but they just don't do it, or if they try it, they do it the wrong time. So I know how that can be. I think a number of people know how that can be. In the meantime, though, GG. Thank you all for tuning into this quick live stream. See you all next time.